Okay. So first off, I want you to imagine that you have got roots coming out from your feet and your toes all through all the layers of the ground beneath you. And they push very easily down through your mat and the carpet and the foundations of the building. And they just easily go through all the different layers of the earth, just down through rock, through mud. There's even some underground streams that cleanse your roots as your roots push down through. And they keep going down deeper and deeper, and they go into the most beautiful cavern. And inside this cavern are citrine crystals, just like on the wing I've brought into the room today for you to look at. And your roots naturally find themselves just gravitating toward some of those crystals and just anchoring on, making you feel really safe and secure and connected to the heart of the earth. And just feel that. Give your roots a gentle tug, just making sure you're anchored. We're just going to bring your attention back slowly up your roots, back up through those layers of the earth. There's that underground stream again. Up a bit further now, just breaking through the top surface soil. And we're going to pause here for a moment, because as we're there, you become aware of your roots on the floor, just spreading out on top of the earth a bit more, and you see a caterpillar. It's a gorgeous, brightly coloured being. It's black with white spots and red spots and yellow spots, and you think to yourself, I've been like that caterpillar when I was younger. And just like that caterpillar, when you were in your infancy, you focus mainly on sourcing food for survival and growth. So you smile as you look at that beautiful little creature. And then as you grew up, you learned to protect yourself from all the scary things that being human encompasses. And you hid by building a chrysalis around yourself. Well, just like the butterfly, it'll soon be your turn to emerge. But, butterfly, before you can spread your wings, we need to deal with those butterflies that are in your mind. So I'm just going to ask you now to bring your attention just up through your feet. And you feel your ankles relaxing. And the energy slowly moves up through your calf muscles into your knees, just healing anything that needs to be healed on the way. And up your thighs into your pelvis. And around your stomach, just activating and healing and giving you everything you need right there. We take a deep breath. And you know you feel safe and secure, so again we're going to move that energy slightly further up now. Up into your heart chakra, your throat chakra, until we reach that beautiful space behind your eyes. I want you to just take your attention now to your mind and listen to my voice to keep you anchored as you go through this visualization, and I will keep reminding you so it will be okay. So in your mind, can you feel those butterflies? Can you see them? Can you hear them? I just want you to notice them. Notice that they are there. Notice the colours, the sizes, and the number of them. And remember that each of them is a thought or a worry or a conditioning or an emotion that you've picked up throughout your life or that you've felt. You are not them. Your mind is not them, but your mind is that which is aware of them. And some of these butterflies have been with you for years, some only a few days. And there are times in your life when their wings beat inside your head and just carried you through life, and any moments where you had to just get on with things on autopilot, they were still there in the background, just flapping away. And they were there all the time, but perhaps you were too busy to notice them. And that's perfect, as that can be used to your advantage. And because just as you're not consciously aware of them when you're having to get on with life, and then you didn't notice them, today we can get it so you choose to notice them, choose to work with them, to heal them, or to ignore them. So I'm just going to ask a few questions, and I will be silent for a little while. I want you to notice your butterflies in your mind. Just notice what they look like, whether they're cartoonized. Are they real, like real butterflies that you're familiar with, or a mixture? You see, some will be stories we've told ourselves, some will be memories. So I'm just going to give you some time just to notice those butterflies. So you've spent some time noticing those butterflies. Some look prettier than the others, don't they? Some are bigger, calling for your attention. Some are flapping quite wildly. Just be the observer. Just watch them fly. Notice them, get familiar with them. As the observer, just watching. Remember, if you start to go off following one of them with their story, remember you are that which is aware of those butterflies. You are not them. Your mind is not them. They are just present. Know that you're safe Focus your attention on my voice if you need to. And when you feel safe with those butterflies and that you are just noticing them, I'm going to invite you to look a little bit closer, particularly at the wings of those butterflies. Are some of those butterflies beating their wings slower than the others? You might see that some are even resting. And then you see that some of those butterflies actually have ragged, torn wings. And I want you to know, without any judgment, that the ones with the torn wings are because we got angry at ourselves and we took things out on ourselves with negative thinking. It's those times we've attacked ourselves, we've talked badly about ourselves. We've changed our own thoughts and memories by being hard on the wonderful person that is within each of us, that's within you, and we can heal those wings. So no going into a dialogue or beating yourself up further. This today is all about healing. Those torn and those battered thoughts and emotion, you feel like that sometimes. Sometimes you feel that that is you. So look now with compassion to those butterflies that are looking exhausted and tired because they just need to be released. When we're infants, the synapses in our brain die away as new ones are needed. So as we learn to crawl, and then as we learn to walk, the synapses that were in charge of crawling, they start to disappear. Our brain is used to doing this. We are just giving it a bit of help today. And we're in the driving seat. Know that these battered, raggedy winged butterflies that are tired, they're no longer needed for your next step. And I can feel that the room has already started to fill up with all of our guardian angels, all of our spirit guides. And they're gathering around you to make sure that you feel fully supported. And I'd like you now to take your attention just to your third eye chakra, which is just on your forehead, slightly above your eyebrows. This is where you're going to get clearest insight on what your butterflies need, and this is where we can release them. So just take your attention there to that part of your body. And notice that the first butterfly is climbing up almost on a ledge, just behind your forehead, to your third eye. And I want you to look at that butterfly. Really look at it. And just keep breathing as you become aware of what it's trying to tell you or what it's showing you. And what you feel, whatever you're feeling or remembering, that is what needs to be healed. The purpose of this very butterfly is to help you realize and then release that thought or emotion or memory. And keep focusing on just breathing calmly as a beautiful indigo or royal blue light starts to form like a bubble right at your third eye. When you're ready, let that bubble surround that butterfly. It's a bubble of healing. That bubble is mending the butterfly's wings. It's giving it energy. And as you see the butterfly start to repair, you swear that you see it smile. You can feel its energy, it's feeling happier. And you say to it in your mind, I release you with love, and I appreciate the lesson you were here to teach me. But I let you go now with healing. And you see and feel the bubble, just with the butterfly still inside. The bubble starts to push out of your mind. You might feel you want to help push it out, that's fine. You might want to shove it out fast, that's also fine. You might also want to ask one of your angels to step forward and help pull that bubble with that butterfly out. Whatever way you need to do it is exactly right for you. And as it starts to leave your body, you see the butterfly beat its wings faster inside that bubble and burst the bubble, which turns into just sparkling light all around that butterfly. And the angel flies off. The butterfly flies off. And your angels are stood all around, making sure you're safe whilst this is happening. Some of the angels need to go with those butterflies to give them extra healing. And if you feel any butterflies which want to try to come back, they're being shooed away by your angels. They're being helped by your own guardian angel team, because they know that you don't need that particular butterfly anymore. So the next butterfly is already waiting. We're not going to attach to what it taught you. It's being healed. The butterfly is neither negative or positive. And soon it will be free as it's released. But the butterfly that's getting ready, it's happy, it's seen how amazing the other one healed. It loves the thought that it too could heal. What does this one look like to you? Do you know what this one is trying to tell you, or what it represents? And if you've got an idea, just say thank you. Thank you for showing me that. And as that bubble surrounds the butterfly again, we say, I release you with love. I appreciate the lesson you taught me. And I heal you, and I'm going to let you go now. And again, just notice what it was holding for you in your mind. And know that as that bubble starts to form and then pushed through the front of your mind or being pulled by the angels. As that happens, know that it's being brought into your consciousness to be released, and that it is safely being released and healed as it goes. It's taking a little while longer, but that's okay. Feels like a bigger bubble for some of you, a smaller bubble for others. Just notice that bubble, and if you need the help, just ask your angels to help pull that bubble with that butterfly out and release it into the air. And again, as the butterfly's wings repair and it's healed, it pops the bubble, which turns into beautiful sparkling light. And this one just disintegrates, but it's happy, it's been transmuted into light. That's what that one needed. And now, there's another one, so let's do this again. And I can feel there's some resistance. This one feels a bit stickier. This butterfly's not quite so ready to leave. I've got so much to show you. I'm needed, I'm useful. I keep you balanced, I keep you centered, I keep you human, I keep you real. But it's the most battered and torn of all of them. It's the oldest. It's the oldest butterfly that goes back to childhood. To that thing that you've taught yourself is real, but that your higher self knows you don't need, and that you can heal and let go. And this is where you need even more compassion for that familiar, old, battered butterfly. This one almost feels like it needs a glass bubble to protect it. And it needs your help to heal. You don't need this negative energy in your mind bringing you down. And remember the state of the wings of that butterfly. That's the positive or the negative emotions or thoughts that it's bringing to you. It was how we saw a situation and how we treated ourselves, or how we learnt to treat ourselves based on how other people treated us. And it's that that determines the state of the butterfly, and you have done nothing wrong. Don't feel any guilt, because you are here. And you are here to help release those emotions and move forward with only the most beautiful and helpful butterflies. So let's give this old, tired butterfly some special attention. I want you to feel your guardian angels stepping forward now, putting their hands on your head, gently making you feel safe and secure. They place a kiss on your forehead. A gesture so simple that it makes your inner child leap for joy. For that is what we all want, is that acknowledgement, the kiss in the middle of the forehead. It activates your third eye chakra, so you don't have to do any of the work. The love and the divine energy that these angels are just embodying and bringing to you is there in that kiss. They are doing the work for you. And they are encasing that butterfly in what looks like a glass bubble with iridescent rainbow colours. Just simply beautiful. And they just put their hands and pull it gently so that that beautiful bubble just leaves your brain. And there's more space starting to free up in your mind. The butterflies that are left are able to spread the wings out further. And you notice as that butterfly leaves in that bubble, there's almost a clamour of other butterflies. They've known that butterfly for so long. They were so familiar. They modelled themselves on that butterfly. They feel like they are who they were because of that one butterfly. They want to know what this process is. So your angel just pops one hand gently inside your third eye to hold them, to pacify them, whilst it takes that bubble in its right hand. And this time, the angel kisses the bubble, and again, that glass bubble just disintegrates, and you see that butterfly that was once very tired, very threadbare, looking like the most magnificent and beautiful butterfly that it always intended to be. All of that power it felt when it was in your brain and when it was telling you those stories and you were believing it. It's got all of that power and all of that confidence. But just because it loves who it is now, it doesn't need to be there in your brain doing all of that to feel amazing. And it's sat on your angel's hand and moves up to the top of the middle finger. And as it unfolds its wings, it just looks back around at you and almost gives you a nod as it starts to fly away of its own free will. It's off, and you just watch it. And just watch it getting smaller and smaller as it flies up towards the clouds until you can't see it anymore. You feel that overwhelming sense of happiness, of completeness that that one butterfly's got. We were taking our attention back to our brain now because, as I said, all of those other butterflies that saw that butterfly and modelled themselves on it, they're clambering, they're coming up thick and fast. You've got this. You know what to do now. And almost your angels are now stood in front of you with their hands cupped, because you're seeing the light, you're getting that royal blue or the indigo light forming in your third eye around every single one of those butterflies. Some of them go together in one bubble. Some of them, you can have 3 in a bubble, as many as you need. You could have 10. If you know that those thoughts and those patterns that you no longer need are linked, we can let them all go together. But your angels are there to catch all of those bubbles as you push them out of your third eye. So again, see the light. Watch those wings heal. Push out that bubble from your forehead into your angel's palms. And if there's so many that you need more angels, don't worry, they pass them back to each other like a conveyor belt, because angels love nothing better than helping us overcome our difficulties. They love being busy, and this is exactly the kind of work they want to do. So they don't mind if they have to carry a butterfly at a time and to help them transmute and transform into those beautiful beings that they deserve to be. They'll do that for you. So handfuls at a time, off they go. That's it. You start to feel the euphoria, their happiness. You realise that they are just thoughts that you have created and that they can feel happy when they are released and free. You can feel almost a sense of euphoria. The angels will keep helping you. They do help you every day. And they're telling me to tell you, we know a thing or two about wings. Check ours out. And I just want you to take your attention now to your mind again. Can you feel that freedom as there's more space? There's more of that conscious awareness, that which is aware of anything that's in there. There's less of those flitting thoughts and emotions. And breathe that amazing energy in. Have a look around your mind now at the butterflies that are left. Are there any lurking around that look sad or tired and need a bit of help? You can imagine the angel's hands just picking them up gently, bringing them to the front, to your third eye. Almost stroking them with divine energy as they build up that bubble around the butterfly and as the wings repair. And remember, if there are any more, to just say that prayer of, I release you with love. I appreciate the lesson you were here to teach me, but I let you go now. And I'll just be silent for a while you just get rid of any more of those butterflies that need to be helped through. And then we'll take our attention back later to the other ones that are left. That's really good. Because what you're doing, not only are you healing your own mind, but you are putting light out into the world. And you'll be showing other people the way. So again, just look inside your mind. The butterflies that are left now, how beautiful are they? And if some of them still need some help, we're going to do something a little bit different. Because these butterflies feel like they just need to stay around. Because they're the ones that are willing to be worked on, that are willing to be changed and transformed and to stay with you and help you. These aren't the old tired ones. These are ones that just need a little tweak. So I want you to just feel now, almost like a burst of sunshine on your crown chakra, which is the top of your head. This amazing burst of beautiful white light, which is coming from Source, or from God, or from the angels, down into your body, into your mind, just flows through. anything those butterflies need, it gives them. You see their wings looking shinier, more iridescent, more beautiful. There's more space. And that space is filled with light. And you know that when there's more light, things look different. There's been quite a lot of dark. Just darkness within your brain, but this light that's coming in now, that will be anchored there. Remember, as you are anchored to the earth as well. And right now you are a conduit for the divine, as well as being earthed. You have the best of both worlds right now. And just breathe as you feel that amazing energy. And do you remember how we said you were just like that caterpillar, that infant caterpillar focused on food and growing, that learned how to protect itself before it could emerge? Well, just like the butterfly, it's now your turn to emerge. Do you feel like you have the space you need in your mind to be able to open your own wings now? Knowing and safe in the knowledge that you have all of those beautiful angels to fly with you and to help you. Remember that butterfly that was resting in your angel's hand? That can be you. So let's just feel in now. Maybe you can just feel on your back, just by your shoulder blades, the wings ready to emerge. That's it. Just let them unfold now. Let those wings just get bigger. Just wiggle them about. Just notice what colour they are. How do they feel? Where are they going to take you? They're so beautiful, each and every one of you. So different, but breathtaking. Look what you've accomplished. Look what you can do. Just take a deep breath and feel them now. Just let them unfold properly, and your head raises up to the sky as you feel ready to take flight. You can feel the sun warming your wings. You can feel the air wanting you to fly through it. And no matter what happens, you are the most epic of all of those butterflies in your life and in your mind. You are the master butterfly. You are the one. You are in charge of all of those other butterflies in your mind, and you know how to help them, to help you to grow. And know that you are fully supported the whole way. And just imagine now that you are flying. And you can feel all of that divine love and all of that amazing energy and all of that air just gliding over your wings. And when you feel ready, you're going to just come back to where your physical human body is. And just allow yourself to settle back down there. You can still feel that light above your head. But you start to just become a little bit more aware of those roots we put down earlier into the earth. Just giving them a little wiggle and a tug to make sure they're still nicely anchored. And I'm getting the image of a tree which is shaped like a person, shaped like you, with strong arms out to the side, strong branches. And on each of those branches, thousands of butterflies, because you will attract more and more of these beautiful beings to you that are fully intact. You might even attract some that need more healing, but we know how to do this. And your angels are there to help. But just like that tree, just feel those roots now. Maybe just wiggle your toes if you need to. And just feeling that connection to the earth. And really feeling into your beautiful body now. And when you're ready, I invite you to open your eyes. And we can journal for a little while about those butterflies we saw and what they meant for us. And compare. And share what you want to, or share nothing at all.